Okay. So let me delete a little some things here. Okay, good. So going to my console, I have the CLI here. Now, as I'm using Northern Virginia, because I'm gonna use Northern Virginia now, I'm gonna go to the EC2 instances. Right, EC2 instance. I'm gonna use Northern Virginia. Right. So I'm going to create six EC2 instances in different availability zones, and that's why I'm gonna open 6 terminals. Okay, so I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. So I'm gonna open 6, and what this represents is that I'm going to SSH into the 6 instances and test how the 6 instances can access the same file system. Okay, so let me see if this key is working. Let me go back to my here and see if I have these keys here. Keys, my new key pair, my new key pair. Perfect. So I'm going to go to where that key is, which is in the desktop. It's in my desktop here. Okay. Let me do the same with all of them. Right. Right. You guys paying attention?
Yes.
I'm gonna clear the screen.
Yes.
Clear the screen. I'm gonna say desktop. Right. Clear the screen. Right. Desktop. Clear the screen. And desktop. Okay. If I only have 3 availability zones, I should do it with 3. Okay. But in this case, we have 6. Okay. So now I'm gonna create 6 instances. Okay. I'm gonna create the first one, right? And the first one is gonna be a Linux. Remember, the EFS is for Linux. So I'm gonna create Linux. I'm gonna keep the default value here. I'm gonna say 1, and then I'm gonna enable auto assign public IP. And then this was gonna be in 1A. So you can see 1A, first availability zone. Okay. Now you see this network interface is created for me. Perfect. Come here, storage, same thing. Tagging, I'm gonna say name US is 1A server, right? Perfect. Right? Continue security group. Now I'm going to create a security group, right? That name is, I'm going to call it NFS security group. Okay. Miami-Dade College, community college, right? And I'm going to say NFS and FS security group, so I can identify it. And then I'm going to leave port 22 open because I'm going to SSH. And the next port that I need to open is port NFS. So NFS, look for NFS here. NFS, where is it? NFS, which is port 2049. NFS is network file system. That's the port that has to be open for my instances to work with NFS. So this allows access via port 22, and this one allows access via port 2049. Perfect. So we continue. Now we can launch the instance. We're gonna select this new key pair that I have, and the instance is launched. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and create one in 1B. Okay. So I'm going to create 1 and 1B. I have to do this 6 times, guys. Okay. So this one is going to be enable, perfect, and it's going to be 1B. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Add storage. And then we say add tags. And then the tag is going to be name. And it's going to be USB server. Perfect. So now we just go to security group. We select one that exists already. I select this one. Perfect. We launch it. And then we select the key. It's launched. Now I'm going to do the same with 1C, right? 1B, 1C, 1A. And then I'm going to do that. I'm going to just move fast. You guys know already how to do this. So now I'm going to select 1C, right? 1C is perfect. Everything is perfect. Storage is going to be the same. Tags is going to be name. I'm going to say C, right? And then security group, select one that exists right here. Open, launch, select key, launch. I'm going to go for the next one now. Now I'm going to create D. So I'm going to, for D, select this, just leave it the way it is, enable, D, and then everything is fine, right? Storage, tags, name it, and then this, D, and then configure security group, select one that exists already, it's right here, view, launch, and then this, okay? I'm gonna go for E now, E, right? And now I'm gonna create E, same thing, okay? Then it's gonna be 1E, right? Guys, if you think this way, these EC2 instances are like 50 or 60 miles apart from each other, okay? Now tag it, it's gonna be E, and then continue, launch it. Did I select the correct? No, okay, very important. Launch here. E is done. I'm gonna go for F now, and that's it. We're done with that. I'm gonna go for F, and then we go for F here. Just next, configure details. That's enable, and then F here. I think that's fine. Continue storage, add tags, name, and then this is F, right? F, and then continue the group. Select the group that we have already. Then launch, and then T, and that's it. So I have all the instances here, the ones that I need. Okay. So 1A, B, C, D, E, F. All right. Perfect. Now what I have to do, I have to grab the IP address because that's the way that you SSH into an instance. So we're gonna go for 1A, right? And grab the IP address, the public IP address, go here and say SSH. And then I can think that I can use this because I've done it before. The name of the key, EC2-user, and then the IP address. I do this, I say yes, and then I'm logged in my EC2 instance. So I just clear, become a root user, right? And that's it. That's all I need for now. I'm gonna do the same with this one now. And now I need the IP address of the second one, okay? So I'm gonna do the same here, SSH, same key, log in here, say yes, and I'm logged in here. I clear the screen, become a root user, right? Root user, clear the screen here, perfect, okay? Come back here, get the other public IP. What I'm doing is logging in my EC2 instance, okay? That's the way you do it, SSH, right? SSH, public IP, I say yes, and I'm logged in, clear, become a root user with sudo I, and then clear the screen again. I'm a root user now. I'm gonna do the same with the other one. And then here, we're gonna do SSH, change the IP address, and then say yes, right? I clear the screen, become a root user, right? Clear the screen again, right? Come back here, grab the other one, okay? And now I just SSH, change the IP address, say yes, and then I clear the screen, become a sudo user, a root user, and then clear the screen again, right? Then I come here, grab the other one, right? And then here, I just do SSH, I just type this, say yes, clear the screen, become a root user, right? And then I clear the screen, and I'm logged in all the EC2 instances as a root user. Okay, perfect. I'm logged in. Okay, now I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come here to, let me open a different tab here. I'm gonna come here and go to EFS, which is here, EFS, right? Now, in EFS, I'm gonna create a file system, right? I'm gonna call it my Saturday class EFS, just that way, okay? It's gonna be in the default VVC, right? Create it, perfect, right? So it's creating, it's available now. Now I can come click on it, and then I can come to the network section, and it's created the mount targets. As you can see, there are 6 mount targets in each availability zone, okay? Just like we saw in our PowerPoint here, right? It's created the mount targets in every availability zone. There are 3 here, and here there are 6, okay? Soon they will be available. We just need to wait, okay? Let's wait for that to happen. Okay. Okay. So, in the meantime, I'm going to install something in the EC2 instances. Okay, so I'm going to install this guy, right? Okay, clear. So I'm just installing the Amazon util EFS util. Okay, that's a package that's going to help us mount the target there. Okay, so I'm going to install that in every single availability zone, right? Right. Perfect. Every single instance has that. Okay, it's a package that I have to install, so we can get this ball running, right? Okay, waiting for that guy to.
I'm sorry, where you get that code for the package?
That code, I can paste it on Slack. Okay. Right? That's the code. Right? Now that this is available, right? Now this is available, I have to manage it. Right? And then what I'm going to do is change the security group, because we have to open this port 2049. So I'm going to select the security group that I selected before. It's right here. Okay. So the first one is done. The second one is done. Right. The third one is done. Right. The fourth one is done. The fifth one is done. And then the sixth one is done. Okay, perfect. Now we save it, right?
Hold on, sir. Yes, please delete that. There you go.
Okay, so we save it, and it's saved. Okay, security group. Now what I have to do is come back here, and you say here it says attached, attach. So we're gonna attach the file system. So we're gonna copy this guy. You see this folder here, EFS. I have to create a folder named EFS. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this guy. I don't need sudo because I'm already a root user. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this guy, go back to my CLI, and say just create cd EFS, not cd. Sorry, make dir. That's make directory, create a directory, EFS. Okay, I created a directory named EFS. Make dir EFS. Make dir EFS. Make dir EFS. Right? Make dir EFS. Make dir EFS. Perfect. Now I just have to copy what I paste what I copy from here, right? I already have the folder. It's gonna mount it in that folder. So I say this. Let's wait. It's mounted. Do the same here. Mounted. Do the same here. Mounted.
What do you mean by mounted?
We just mounted it. Mounted the file system in the folder. We just put it there. It's like adding it. Enabling that there in that folder. So here, mount, using the mount command. Okay, we're mounting the file system, which is FS0AA831 in that folder, in that target. It's right here. This is the ID of the file system. If you take a look here, we're just mounting in that target. It's like here, just mounting the file system in the target. We put it there. Now, if I just go to that CD, navigate or move to that folder, I see that the folder is there, okay? But let me show you here. I can do ls, and we have the EFS file, the EFS folder, right? ls means list, okay, guys? List. So I'm listing whatever is inside that directory. So EFS, just there, right? So let me create, I'm inside the EFS folder right now, right? And how do I navigate it to that folder? By putting EFS, I'm inside, sorry, CD EFS, I'm inside the folder right now. Right here, it says it, right? Now, if I create just the file, touch, this, guys, this is Linux, okay? You use touch to create a file, right? And I call it test.txt. I just created a file. I do ls and the file is there. You see it? The file is there. What if I do ls here now? I see the file here too. What if I do ls here? I see the file here too. You're gonna see it now. It's right there. What if I do ls here? I see the file here. If I do ls, I see the file too. And if I do, I see the file here. You see, the 6 availability zones have the file. I created in one, and I can see it in the 6 of them. Let me create another file. Let me say touch, test, or let me say touch, look at me.txt. Okay? If I do ls here, is there, look at me. If I do ls here, is there, look at me. If I do ls here, is there, look at me. You see? all the EC2 instances, they have access to the same file and to the same file system. You see how cool it is? How cool this is? So I can do whatever I want here, and I would take it. Let me create an executable real quick. Executable .sh. sh is the extension for executable files. Okay, so let me say echo, which is to print. Echo, I am awesome. Okay, I save it with Control O. Save it right here. Control O. Right. I exit with Control X. Okay. Now, if I take ls, I see that my executable has been created. It's right there. Now, if I say sh executable, I see I am awesome. Right. I'm just executed the file. Now, if I do the same here, sh executable, I'm awesome. SA executable, I'm awesome. sh executable, I'm awesome. You see, guys? sh executable, I'm awesome. And sh executable, I'm awesome. This, maybe you see it in my computer, there's six instances of the terminal open, but what this means is 6 availability zones with 1 EC2 instance each. This, between this here, even though there's a line and is in the same monitor, between this and this, there are 50 or 60 miles difference in distance. And all of them have access to the same file system. Okay? Now, if I want to delete all the files, remove all the files that has extension txt, then I do that. Well, let me clear here. I can do this, right? Right?
rm-r star.txt.
Oh, right. I forgot the star. So now, yes, but this is not working. All right, that happens regularly. Let me remove. Let me remove the folder. So, rm r EFS. EFS. Oh, because I have to get out of EFS.
Yeah, you're in the directory.
Yeah. So, into directory. Don't worry. I can remove them easily. So whatever I want to do here, now if I do ls, still there. I can do it later, but that's not the point. The point is that whatever I do here, right? Whatever I do is going to affect the 6 availability zones. Okay. So is it cool, guys? Is it cool? Isn't it cool?
So, question: the reason why you can't remove it is because there's 5 other zones that's in the folder? So
no. Just like I create one here and it affects all of them, I can remove one here and it will be removed in the other ones. Okay, but let me see if I can say executable just to specify the one that I want to delete. Because I'm not in the, okay, because that's probably not, okay, ls. Oh, it removed them all. They're gone.
That was just a confirmation to remove. You did remove them.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. They're not there anymore. You see? They're gone. All right. So that's how it works, guys.